Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hey, Latanya. Hey, Candace. How y'all doing today? I'm going to wait till I see, can I get some more people to come in? Those that just coming in, make sure you put down in the chat your sin of the day. Hey, Octavia. Hello. I'm glad y'all came out to join me today. Make sure y'all put down y'all sin of the day so I know what scent y'all got on. I'm just waiting for some more people to come in before we start. Hey, around the way, how you doing? And if y'all gonna have some questions for my guests, make sure you start getting your questions ready so you can put that in the chat also. Hey, Tosh. Oh, you got Creed, Virginia Island Water. Okay. Okay, Octavia. I will. Hey, Anderson, how you doing? Hey, Simba Black. How y'all doing this evening? I'm so happy y'all came out. Make sure you put down your scent of this evening. What scent you wearing today? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on and start. I'm echoing. I don't know why I'm echoing. I'm still echoing. I don't have anything else on. I'm still echoing. Okay. I have a very special guest today. And the way I found him, I went to a live that Pam Jordan was doing. And she was talking about a black owned perfumery, a black owned fragrance house. And the house she was talking about was Taliaferro. So I reached out to him just to get some feedback, just to get to know what's what. And he gifted me a fragrance. And that's how this came about. So today, my special guest, he has his own fragrance house. He has had it now for about 10 years. He is based out of New Jersey. His fragrance house name is the Taliaferro. The man himself is Hakim Taliaferro. So let me see. with no what else could I say? um Other than that, here is the one and only the Taliaferro.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody? Thank you for having me, Cassandra.
Y'all see, I was nervous introducing him. Did y'all saw that, right? As much as we talk about everything else.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome, and I thank you for joining us. Can you see the comments on your end?
I'm not allowed. Let me see. Let me click on chat. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, yes. I do see the comments. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Hello there. Hello, everyone. Hello there, Latanya. Hello there, Octavia.
Okay.
Candace. Yes.
Okay. So now you
I'm
can
not
see
able to see
it.
myself in chat at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Vaughn, it's Vaughn. How y'all doing? So what y'all sent them today? So what are you wearing, sir? Or would you like first, before we do that, before we even talk about your scent, introduce yourself more to the audience?
Hello, everyone. Thank you. My name is Hakim Taliaferro. I am the founder of the Taliaferro. We create fragrances that really just speak to the heart. We design them really just authentically. Everything is based on my experiences, clients' experiences, friends and family. All of our fragrances are just designed from real life experiences. Not everything is organic. And when I say organic, I'm not just referring to the types of product, the quality that we use, but also the experience that we give to our clients. So I started the company, like Ms. Cassandra mentioned, back in 2011, and just really have been focused on perfecting the experience. And since day one, I've always been focused on just quality, but affordable at the same time. So I'm thankful to be on this live and to be able to share the sound with you guys. And it's Cassandra.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. Um, what made you want to start your black owned business? What made you even think about doing that?
Oh man, to be honest with you, the funny thing is I wanted to be like P. Diddy. I saw P.
Okay.
Diddy, Sean Combs, the rapper, and
Uh-huh.
I saw him launch his fragrance Unforgivable, and like it was just like something about a black perfume.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to me, when I was younger, um, I like to smell good, but not it wasn't anything else other than I didn't have any black perfume companies I can buy from. So I remember when somebody gave me a bottle of Unforgivable for Christmas, I was like, oh, this is from P. Diddy. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, this is a black person that had a perfume. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, fast forward, I was like, how can I take that feeling that I have of wanting to be like P. Diddy and give that feeling to everyone that purchases our products?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a very interesting story. Um, Honestly, it was more materialistic at first as far as our aspirations for starting a company. It was more so trying to be like P Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
but as time went by, it went more so to speaking to the mindset of P Diddy, which was having a mindset of excellence, a mindset of perseverance, wanting to deliver a great product and great experience, and
Mm-hmm.
that was our origins.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. That's amazing. I see you got questions already up in here.
Would you mind reading them out to me if there's anything you
Sure.
want?
I'll read them out. Tosh would like to know more about your Juneteenth line.
We're going now, huh?
I mean, that she already jumped
She
into
on
that.
it. She on it. Okay. Okay. So the Juneteenth line was literally a last minute inspiration. I was like, you know what? This is significant that this is happening. How can
Right.
I make people feel good and make
Right.
remember this moment. So I literally was like, you know what, I am going to launch a perfume specifically for Juneteenth. So with that being said, the fragrance launches tonight officially and will be live on the site tonight at 12 o'clock a.m. Well, tonight.
Wow.
Yeah,
Great, great. Can you
yeah.
like give us a hint of the kind of fragrance it is? Is it sexy? Is it dark? Is it sweet? Is it, can you tell us something else about the fragrance
I
itself?
will say this: it is a unisex fragrance that perfectly embodies the character and strength of the black man and black woman.
Ooh, wee. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. Wow. Okay. Latanya, she wants to know, she want more information on Cloud Nine. She says she heard great things about it. Where did you get the name of your fragrances from?
So all these fragrances, the names literally come to me, whether through prayer or through experiences. There's not like too much like outward research that I'm doing on what name rings. It really is like what speaks to my heart and what speaks to the client's heart. So all of our fragrances are designed either from my dreams or people around me, real experiences.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hi y'all. How y'all doing out there? I'm so glad. I'm just getting people in. Come on in. Come on in. Tanya said, thank you, Cassandra and sir. Okay. Okay. Do you feel the current market like some of the ways as it pertains to African Americans?
Um, I feel like there is a lack of representation in the black luxury market on a large scale. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like, well, I know that representation matters. So I feel
Mm-hmm.
like having a brand that is luxury, and when I say luxury, because I think that term is used a little bit too much just to captivate ears. But
Mm-hmm.
we, the Taliaferro, the founders,
Mm-hmm.
we when we say luxury, we're referring to something being rare and one of a kind.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we feel like African Americans have been made to feel. Man, I don't want to get too because I have something coming out later, and I don't want to get too much of a bloom. But I'll just say this: representation matters, and I didn't see enough of me in the fragrance industry as far as the imagery and the high end look. It was
Right.
always like not to throw any shade, but it was usually like European models and
Right.
someone of that look in the
Right.
ads. And
Right.
also when it came to the products, we always think of Dolce Gabbana. We think of high end brands. We always think of like luxury. We think of Dolce Gabbana, Gucci, Louis Vuitton. It's
Right.
always these European brands, but we never say like, oh, luxury brand. We think of like a P Diddy or there's other brands, black brands as well, but we don't
Right.
think of those when we think of luxury. And my goal has been really to change that and also to change kind of like the definition that we give when we hear luxury
Right. Right.
because I feel like
And
it's very materialistic.
right, right.
Yeah.
And also I think too when people think of luxury, like you were saying,
Mm-hmm.
like P. Diddy, for instance, they look at him as celebrity, a celebrity fragrance. So they really ain't, you know what I'm saying? They say I hear a lot of people say they stay away from celebrity fragrance. They prefer,
Yeah.
like the celebrity
Yeah.
fragrance don't smell good, they this and that. But if they were to do research, they would see some of the high end fragrances are from the same people that made
Yep.
theirs. They have the same names, the same people. But a lot of people ain't looking at that. They just looking
Uh-huh.
at the fact that, oh, that's a celebrity. It don't last. It don't smell good. Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you got that name, like you said, Louboutin and all them, Gucci and everybody like that, they say,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, they gonna be good.
Yeah, it's like the whole celebrity versus what is it, designer battle.
Right, right, right,
Think of a designer battle like the the designers like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and so forth.
Right, right.
Which I'll be honest with you, a lot of us don't even really know their backstories. Like Louis Vuitton, like why do we buy Louis Vuitton? Why do we buy Gucci? We go because we know that it's expensive. But do you know the backstory of like Louis Vuitton? Like how did he get popular? You know,
right.
Like, who founded Gucci? What's his story?
Right, right.
And I think a lot of us just more so just buy based off of name and other people's approval.
Right.
Whole different conversation.
I know, but we getting it. We getting it though. We getting it.
Yeah.
We getting it. Okay. Tosh want to know, how long have you been a perfumer?
I've been in it since 2011 officially. It was something that I just kind of picked up. My original concept and desire was to just make a plug-in. I was like, I want to make a plug-in for myself because I was tired of spending so much money in CVS and Walgreens, all these places buying all these plug-ins. So I was like, how about I just make my own? Right. That was the inspiration for starting this business back in 2000.
Okay. So when you were saying about the plug-in, so when you did start making it, what did you make? Did you make a plug-in or you just went straight to perfumes? I mean, did you do a plug-in?
So the funny thing is I was trying to find a way to actually get my product inside of like the Glade plug-in. I'm just being honest.
Right.
I to like take their stuff out and put my stuff in.
Oh,
it didn't work out too well. So I just ended up making more like sprays. And that's like how I got into the fragrances. I was like, you know what? This plug-in thing is a little hard. And of course, there are some remedies now and solutions for that now. But like back then, I was just trying to do it the easy way, just trying to take their stuff out, put my stuff in.
Right. So we're going to talk about your line now. Okay. I know you have, how many fragrances do you have? You have Bed, you have, I call it BED, you have BED, you have Cloud 9, you have 129. What is that? Is that the same thing as Cloud 9? No.
No, it's 2 different fragrances. You're correct.
Okay, you got 129, Hotel, Motel, whatever, 129. I heard something like that. And what else you have?
We have the Wood. We also have Wealth, which is currently, I have it not for sale right now, but we still have it in stock. We also have some fragrances from the Kingdom collection, which are single note fragrances that are based off of the Bible.
Oh, wow. So are they for sale? Those
are for sale. Those are for sale on the website. They are very pure. They're very strong. It's on our Kingdom collection on the website. They are for sale, though.
Oh, wow. I hope y'all heard that. That's great. Bougie wants to know, what is your favorite in your creation?
That question.
They always make that question, though. They want to know the favorite.
So it's so funny because they're all my favorite. And the reason I say that is because, honestly, like they all speak to me in some type of way. Like when I made those fragrances and I wear them, I'm always taken back to that day that I created it and what I was thinking about in my mind. So they all have their own different story. But if I had to choose, like if you have gave me, like if you put all my bottles in front of me on the table right now and say, grab one right now to wear right now, I would probably grab Bed.
Bed. And Bed is named, BED means?
It's an acronym for Become Everyone's Desire.
Oh, y'all heard that, Become Everyone's Desire. So for those who don't know what the bottles look like, this is Bed right here. And this is what his bottles looks like. I love your bottles. Like I said, it's just simple and elegant.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Mighty Strong wants to know, how do you compose and build your notes to get the fragrance you are producing?
So I usually start with like one ingredient that I want to make the foundation or make really pop, whether it's in the beginning or at the end. So I start from like either the top or the bottom, and I kind of build in between. So, for example, if I have, let's say, I want to create a really sugary fragrance, I'll start with like, let's say, cinnamon sugar, right?
Okay.
That'll be like my foundation. Then I'll say like, how can I add a little bit of dryness to it? And then
Okay.
I'll start. It's like I start to build like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Let's see. Tar said bed is her favorite. Um, Let me see. Very elegant. Bougie said your bottles. She is simple and elegant. Okay. I love, okay, that building. Okay, she like that built in between. Okay. And Courtney, hi Courtney. Courtney says she got cloud 9.
Hey, I know Courtney. Hey, hey.
Okay. Okay. Has there been any challenges you have faced as a black owned company?
Yeah, absolutely. So, a few of the challenges. One was finding reliable suppliers. Like, one thing with me, I like to try to be consistent with the product that I give my clients.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to make sure that I could find a reliable supplier for all the different components that make up the finished product. The funny thing is, a lot of people just go to the perfume store, they pick out their bottle, and
Right.
they just spray it. And
Right.
sometimes they'll like the bottle, the way it looks and everything, but there is so much that goes just into that finished product.
Right.
Like you got to think about, okay, like scrap the juice. You got to think about just the bottle design itself. How do you want to convey that? Then you have to go through the arrangement of, is this available? Then you have to figure out, how am I going to close this bottle? Okay, I'll have all the components. How can I close this bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to think about the box and whatever other arrangements you'll have with it. So
Right.
like for me, like it's been trying to put all these pieces together has really been challenging because I didn't really have like a mentor. And
Mm-hmm.
in the perfume industry, since it's still kind of European dominated, there tends to be a lot of um, secrecy.
Right.
There tends to be a lot of secrecy, and not too many people really were trying to give me insight.
Right.
So I had to. It was challenging, man. It was very discouraging. Like it took me almost like 6 years just to find a bottle that closed the way I wanted it to close.
Right.
Yeah.
Do
So
you know why? Why is it like that? Is it just because you was black and trying to do your own thing? Is it just like that regardless because they don't want somebody new coming in? I mean,
I feel like it's a mixture. I feel like it's a mixture of, they don't want somebody new coming in. Also, like me being young and according to the world title and minority, they weren't trying to give me too much insight.
right.
Like trying to partner with certain people, and it's just like very hard to get certain pieces of information. So
Right.
my goal has been and will always be with the Taliaferro to make everything transparent and to make our clients, like when people want to do custom stuff, I share information.
Right.
There is no competition. At the end of the day, somebody, everybody has that. You can't copy. You can only
Right.
imitate.
Right.
So like my goal has always been to like just be straight authentic and just make it easier for other people.
Right.
Because it's been really hard. Another battle for me, and this is funny because this last year was really a breakthrough year for me in sales, and it was the opportunity that We Buy Black gave me when they featured me on their blog. Prior to their order, prior to me being featured on We Buy Black, I was not shipping like internationally and nationally. I kind of shied away from it just because of all the regulations and trying to figure out how to package stuff. It was scary.
Right. Right.
I was trying to like, hold up, I'll just do my little local deliveries. Like, okay, I'll meet you here, XYZ. You come to my job or wherever I was at the time. It was more so like me just doing orders that way. But that feature, which really speaks a lot as far to promoting Black business, their promotion actually really changed a lot of our, changed our business trajectory. And I started to actually, I had to find a way to start shipping this stuff because I had orders all over the world. I had to make it happen. So that was another challenge, just trying to ship stuff. We think it's easy, like, no, like, when it comes to shipping perfumes and other stuff like that, it's a lot of red tape. So you got to be careful. But yeah, like those are like the two main challenges I've had with the company. Also, just my own personal mental blocks. And personal prejudices. Like I remember going to a meeting in New York, and it was this council. They called it Luxury Marketing Council. So I go in there, this cool young black guy, go to the meeting, and I'm sitting in there, and I'm in here with people who have multi-million-dollar companies. And I'm just this young guy trying to build a luxury brand, but not really having the persona. Internally, I had it outwardly, but not internally. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. But I had the look of it, so I was able to blend in. But when it came to making things happen, it's kind of like it was like that disconnect from looking the part, but not feeling like I was the part inside. And that's of how our company, like even the story behind it, it went from this external representation of what luxury is to also being an internal representation of what luxury is, which is you are rare. You are the hard to find one.
So now how is it? How is it now? Is it better or is it?
Oh yeah. We've pretty much streamlined the processes like a lot, because like my goal has always been to make things like really simple and easy for the clients. Like you go to the website, you place an order, you receive a notification that we received your order, you receive another notification that your order has been shipped, and then another notification when it's actually been delivered to your house. So like we have a really good system in place as far as customers being able to order now.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is great. Happy would like to know, what is your number one selling fragrance?
Room 129.
Room 129. That's what it is. Room 129.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I've been hearing a lot about that one.
Would you like to know the story behind how it was?
Yes. Okay. Tell us.
So I had a dream, and I had saw this vision of a woman sitting on the edge of a bed, and she was looking out the curtain, and she's waiting for something. And then all of a sudden, knock, knock, knock. Hotel door opens. Server comes in, tray. He has it looks like it's a mill on the tray. He just has a silver top covering it. He removes a silver top, and it's a bottle of perfume for the woman to wear. And it has a note attached to it saying, "Meet me downstairs, sign your husband." So that was the vision of how Room 129 came into being, because I actually saw 129 in the vision, and I saw that as being like the door tag. So that was that's the story behind that. It was a fragrance for a woman waiting for her husband.
Wow. Y'all heard that right? That's right. Please thumbs up the video. And those who might not be subscribed, please subscribe also. And I'm also going to leave Hakim information so far as his company and everything, okay? Y'all got any more questions down there? Courtney said when you was telling the story, she thought a giant cherry was going to be at the door. The LOL. And then Octavia says, "Sir, you are about to get all my coins." That's right. Send them over there to them.
Yeah, once you spend over $100, it's free shipping.
All right, y'all heard that.
Everybody, this is what I'll do for tonight order too. Anybody that buys anything online, I will also include a free sampler kit.
Okay, y'all heard that. If you order something tonight, he's gonna also include a free sample kit, so you can sample all the other fragrances that he has to offer also.
You just have to buy one bottle, and I'll include the sampler kit. Yep.
Right. Right. Okay. What advice would you give to someone who wants to own their own fragrance house or their own fragrance business? What kind of advice?
So, one, I would say stay true to yourself. A lot of the times we will see brands like, like I don't want to say the names again, but the high end
Right.
brands, we know the brands, and
Right.
we'll try to mimic what they're doing. So,
Right.
I say to the newcomer, find out, like, really dive deep, like have a talk internally and figure out, who am I? What would I like to convey? What story do I want to tell with my company, with my brand? For example, you may you may have had a really close relationship with your father, and you loved your father. So you want to create a fragrance company just to honor fathers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do. That's your brand. So you find something that personally speaks to you, and make it happen. That's one. Another thing I would say is also to embrace ambiguity. Ambiguity meaning the unknown. There's going to be a lot of stuff that you may not know, and it may be some people that may not want to give you the information. It may be really hush hush. So I would say kind of embrace ambiguity, embrace that path of being a trailblazer, which you will be, right? Another
Right.
thing, and I would say this: your circle is everything. The people that you surround yourself around, like, make sure that they're speaking things into you that uh, make you feel like going to create. If you're going to make perfumes and create a brand and stuff like that, you have to watch your creativity. You have to guard it. It's almost like a child. It's a whole different conversation. Your creativity is almost like a child. And the last thing is going back to staying true to yourself. Um, you are the brand. You are the brand. Don't try to create another copycat of someone else doing what they do. Do you.
Right.
Do you.
Yeah, I heard that, right? Everybody
If you're a
saying,
teacher, if you're a teacher and you love teaching, use
right.
your perfumes to teach people. You,
Right.
you get what I'm saying? Like, don't just have another perfume company. Do something with it, whether it's to educate, inspire. If you're using it to connect people with events, like, make
Right.
sure your perfume, your brand is actually doing something for the people. It's not just about making sales.
Right. 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 That is great. That's great advice. That's just like we here on YouTube. Everybody, if they try, some people are trying to mimic others, trying to get all the subscribers. They don't want to tell you nothing. Like when I came out, people didn't want to tell you how to start, how to do nothing. It was like hush hush, like I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
take their
Yep.
subscriber for something like that. But
Yep.
I'm in a group of young ladies that we love each other and we help each other out all the time. We go live together. So if you see some of my live,
Yep.
I go live with
Mm-hmm.
different people first, second, and third Sunday. And we call each other on the phone, and we from different places, and we just met online. If we ain't calling each other, we texting each other, we message each other, and we help each other out. If somebody got a problem that don't know how to do thumbnails, we show them how to do thumbnails. That's what I like about the people that I'm involved with. They
Mm-hmm.
really do love each other, and they really do want to help each other out. They are not all about me, 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 me. I
Yeah.
don't care if you get no subscribers. It's just me.
Yeah.
We're not like that, but I have met a lot of people. It's all about the subscriber. They don't want to tell you nothing. Mm-mm. It's hush hush.
Yeah. Because they're afraid of losing leverage. They feel like their knowledge is their leverage. And I do respect that, especially when
Right,
you're enslaved for that insight and wisdom. But I
right,
mean, honestly, we don't, like, what the world needs more of is creatives who are willing to release.
right, right. And that's what we need. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bougie want to know, do you have a fragrance that have magnolia in it? Yeah, because she love magnolia.
I could do that for you.
Okay, explain that to her.
Yeah, so we I don't currently have a fragrance that has specifically magnolia in it. However, we do custom fragrances. And I'm not going to jump ahead. I know you're going to ask me about that later.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I can go into more detail. But pretty much, we do have a process for creating custom fragrances, which are based off of your personality type, your story, and what you would like to convey with the fragrance. So we do custom fragrances. They are 175. We do remote sessions. You don't need to physically come anywhere. We literally do the session on live, whether it's a video chat or a call, and we can ship your fragrance. Everything is done remotely.
Right. And now things are opening up now. So your business, do you have your own warehouse? Are you doing it out of your house? Or where is your company located itself? I know it's in New Jersey, but I'm saying, do you have a warehouse or what?
So we are in good old East Orange, New Jersey. We have we're very streamlined, so we don't necessarily need a warehouse right now for how our systems are.
Mm-hmm.
But that is something that we are looking to in the near future as we continue to build our partnerships.
Right, right. So you are growing and growing and growing.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely.
So do you have a lot of employees? You just doing everything yourself?
So we do have more so private contractors that we work with, like brand ambassadors.
Okay.
Because our system, we try to be very streamlined in how we operate. Since it is considered still a small business. So that's pretty much our system. We don't have any per se employees at this time, but that is something that we are working on in our next plan.
Okay. Courtney wants to know, do you have a special code for tonight live? I don't know, he doesn't. He was just saying that he will give you samples, a free sample.
So you know what? It's funny that she said that because I literally wrote down and have a code, and I literally forgot to make it live. So I'm literally going to do it right now while we are on this live. I'm going to create a code for everyone to make purchases. So bear with me. I will let you know when it's available.
Okay, so he is going to do a code, and this code is just for tonight only. Mm-hmm. So if you want to purchase something, make sure you do it tonight. And a lot of them want to purchase the new one that you got coming out at midnight. So would you do it from, what time is it? From 7:40 to 7:40 tomorrow, or how are you going to do it?
I can do that. Do that. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give 19% off of all orders, and I'm going to give you guys the code in a second at 19 because of June 19th.
Right.
Juneteenth. So I will do it now, and I will let you know. Bear with me.
Okay, take your time. Yes, make sure you all start following him on Instagram, and make sure those who are not subscribe to me also, and follow me on Instagram. Hey Pam, how you doing, Pam? I just finished talking about you earlier, Pam.
Jordan?
Yes, it is.
Hello there, Pam. How are you? Haven't heard from you, young lady.
Yes, she said, hello, Hakim.
It's like a big old family in here.
Yes, we are family. That's what I'm saying. These ladies here, they are so sweet. That's what I'm saying. It's not like, some people that does not want to help you out.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Okay.
We got some men's as well, not just women. We got some men's too that they don't mind helping.
So the code is June 19. It's June. It's spelled June, the word, and then just the number is 19. June 19 for the promo code. 19% off all orders.
Okay, let me just put that in there.
19% off all orders. You have any background music playing over there, Miss Cassandra? No
No,
jazz, no jazz, nothing on Anita
you know
Baker.
they even let you cut. You know they can't hear that. You know how they do you.
I was blasting some Anita Baker today. I love me some Anita Baker.
Oh, you sound like my husband.
He has good taste.
Yes. So you got to understand, we all old school anyway. So he we used to always say, you know, Anita Baker gonna be his wife, and Gerald Levert was gonna be my husband, because I was crazy about Gerald Levert. And so he loved to tell me, well, your husband dead. So so he still got an opportunity to meet his wife. So that's what we always used to say. Plus a free, yes, plus a free sample if you buy your fragrance tonight.
Yeah.
Sample set, not just a sample, right?
Yes. Sampler kit, correct.
Okay.
It is it will be at least 3 of our fragrances. I may include more depending on what I have available. I may include a sample of Juneteenth, possibly.
Okay. So you did put in there that you're gonna let it go from this time to that time, so they can get the new release.
Correct. So they'll be able to do it from now until Saturday.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. So is there anything you want to say so I can keep asking you questions? Do you want to talk about, well, you kind of talked about the fact that you all do make personal fragrances.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, I mean, I don't mind you asking me questions. That's okay. Fine. You know, one thing I will talk about now is my mentors.
Talk about your mentors. Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, it's crazy, but I didn't really more so have a fragrance mentor. I did have business mentors.
Okay.
And I had an individual by the name of Bart Smith, who I'll shout out. He is a very, very well-versed and just an awesome fragrance agent. That's what I call him, because he's you can't just put him into one box. He does the perfume, he does the packaging, he does the reset, he does like really big stuff for really big clients. So he's been someone that's been like a mentor to me. Also, one of the mentors who really spoke into my life, her name was Eslin. She was a very instrumental part of my growth and just my desire to pursue excellence. Man, you know, like, very thankful for her contributions to me. So, like, that's another thing. Mentors. I say this, right? If you are someone who can mentor someone, be intentional about it. Be very intentional about it. If you know it's someone who can use your encouragement consistently or your insights, you know, I encourage everyone in this, like, just to be a mentor.
Right.
You never know, because it was because of a mentor that you're even speaking to me right now.
Right.
You know, like, I was a young man, you know, just to give you a little insight on my story. I was a young man who attempted to take his own life a few times and lost both of his parents at a young age. You know, didn't really have a relationship with his father. So, you know, I speak to you as a man who not only faced and dealt with brokenness, but was able to find a way to tie that all in to my story and my fragrances and what I do with customers, which is make them feel like luxury. You know, I didn't feel like luxury. So my goal has been to make sure that people feel like luxury, you know, when they receive the product. You know, we're very intentional through that process. So when we're creating, we want to make sure that when customers open the product, they feel love. Like, they feel love that was that was in me when I was designing the product, when I was creating.
Right.
Because every perfume, by the way, is handmade and made one by one. We
Right.
don't have like any machines or anything like that. You know, everything is done by hand.
Right.
Allows it to be more personalized. Every
Right.
product is signed by hand as well. So
Right.
it's always been about, you know, just connecting with people and
Right.
allow my story, you know, which is a very interesting one. Not
Right.
to, you know, like allow it to inspire others. So
Right. Right.
that word, like I say all that just to like the people out there who have the ability to mentor. I encourage you to do it.
Right, right. And that's right. You're right about that, because you don't know what somebody going through, what somebody might do. And I'm so happy that you're still here today. I
Thank
mean,
you, thank you,
because
thank you.
there's so many people that's out there that are committing suicide, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So I am glad that you are here to tell your story.
Thank you,
Um,
thank you, thank you.
just to show you all again, this is what his bottles look like. And also, when you get his bottle, it is in a velvet pouch, a black velvet pouch. And he did, like in mine, I don't know if everybody's on red or not, but mine, I had a red cloth in mine. So it was just like this. Let me try to put it right. I was looking for the bottle of the box it was in. I couldn't find my box nowhere, but I keep all my boxes to my fragrances. So I said, Lord, it's in all that stuff. So, but this is how it looks when you get it. Of course, it looked better than the way I got it,
It's okay.
but
That's
this is
okay.
the gist of it. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look when you get it, and it is. I love the presentation. Love it, love it, love it. I'm happy in Seattle said I just ordered wood and bed using the code June 19. Thank you. I
Awesome.
can't wait to receive and happy to support your business.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And Octavia said, very inspirational story. And Pam said, that's a beautiful story. No, it was not Pam. No, Pam said, a king and absolute and Mara with she loved the packaging and the care that you take with personalizing each order.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mighty Strong said, that's a beautiful story, sir. Bless you. And may your journey continue to go far. God bless you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely, thank you.
Yes. And yes, the new release does drop tomorrow.
Yep. Tonight at 12 o'clock.
Tonight.
Yeah. So what do you know, I know you told me earlier what your favorite fragrance is. Does your audience know what your favorite fragrance is?
Yeah. What's my favorite fragrance, y'all? Tell them. Tell them what's my favorite fragrance. My all-time favorite that my husband loves on me and that I love. Y'all put it in the comment. I'm gonna see if y'all gonna guess it right.
Who gets it?
Yeah. And so far it's bad. I really did like bad. It was a beautiful scent. It's just the fact that I like something with a punch. I like, I want something sexy that just makes me fall out. You know that. Now, this is sexy, but this is a quiet sexy. Because I asked my husband how he felt about it. He said, it's sexy. I love it. He loves it. But for me, he said, this is what he said, it's a quiet sexy. And I said, yeah, I agree. It's a quiet sexy. Mm-hmm. Everybody said white diamond, white diamond, white diamond. They know. And like me, I like all up in your face sexiness. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you. I said, I know you got to have something dark. So that's why I can't wait for
Huh? Yeah, for that, Room 129 is that fragrance that has that vibe too.
Okay, well, I'm going to get it because that's what I'm saying. I'm into that. Sexy, that gonna be all in your face, let you know what I'm here for. Yeah, everybody saying white diamond. Yes, we know. Everybody knows it's white diamond. Told you. And what was yours?
So my favorite fragrance is actually
not in your collection.
Touch.
Okay, Burberry Touch. Okay,
that fragrance is just amazing. Like honestly, it's in a league of its own. You know,
Oh, okay.
that's like one of my top favorite fragrances. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So do you have it in your collection still?
No, I actually haven't worn it in years. It's so funny. Like I make perfumes now, so I view like the whole process of buying perfumes differently and stuff. But
Oh, okay.
you know, now that you've said that, I think I am actually going to go because I always look at the bottle and I'm about to buy it, and I never actually click purchase.
Right, right.
Because
That's why I
I'm
always have it. I'm always gonna have her in there. I don't care. I don't care. Somebody said they're finna make their second order. Okay.
Yeah, Room 129 is very. The funny thing about Room 29 is that originally it was bed for her, so it was bed for him and bed for her. Bed, the fragrance for him was like what we have it is today now, which is bed, and then bed for her was the Room 129. So I actually ended up separating them, and that's how we actually have that story.
Oh, okay. Do you see that comment from Pam? That's your wife's name?
No, my wife's name is Ashley.
Okay, she want to hear about Lady. Who is that? Shaquem?
Oh, Shakima. Yeah, so she is actually one of my custom clients who actually does resell. You know, I actually created a fragrance for her. And like once again, remember how I said earlier, like I try to make the process for her as far as her building her own brand very simple. I gave her access and gave her some insight on the business and all that. So she's one of my wholesale clients.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. And they said, which one are unisex? Are your fragrance unisex?
So
I
all
know
of our
you said you don't really look at it as male and female.
no.
So, okay.
Yeah. So all of our fragrances are based on personal experience and personalities. So it's not really based on like a man or woman. Because like we found out through the process of just like selling it that people have their own tastes, and we try to like make people feel weird if they're like a man might like a fruity fragrance,
right?
And, you know, I don't want to go too much into that, but
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I know because that's just like we women's. A lot of us love masculine fragrances. So you know that's why I told you it got to be hot and sexy. It can be masculine. I don't care if it give me that feeling. You know, I'm gonna purchase it. Because my husband got a lot of fragrances that I like to wear. So, I mean, it is what it is.
What's one of his favorite fragrances that he wears that you just love?
What is it?
Oh, okay. You know, a better question. What was the fragrance he was wearing when you first met him? Do you remember?
No, you know I don't know that. Do you know how old I am? Me and my husband, I should know this though. We've been together for 42 years.
What?
We've been married for 32.
That's gold.
Yeah, we've been married for 32, been together for 42.
Wow.
We have 3 children, 5 grandchildren, and 1 great grand on the way. So you don't remember his fragrance. I don't remember, but he smelled good because I remember when he used to come and see me. My sister used to say, "Oh, he smells so good. He smells good, you know." What he had on, I don't know, but he used to smell so good. So I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. But I mean, he got a lot of different fragrances that I love the smell on him, like Parker Rabanne 1 million. That smells sexy on him. And he got the Russell fragrance. You know, Sierra and Russell got a fragrance. He got the Russell, yeah, and that smells real good on him too. And Tom Ford Black Orchid, I think that's what it is.
That's nice.
That smells sexy on him too. So it's all depends because he got about 20 fragrances, even though I got everything else. He got about 20 fragrances, and it doesn't make a difference which one he wear. He smell good in them. So I like all of them. Yeah, I really do. What about your wife? How does she feel about your fragrances and fragrances that's out there in the world? Does she purchase a lot of those too, or does she think more sexy? Or
So the funny thing is her favorite fragrance is actually a fragrance that we released at one of our events. It's called Eden.
Oh.
Yeah, so we do this event, and that's how I actually one of the ways I met Shakima, the client we just talked about not too long ago, is we do these events called the Scented Social. So at the Scented Social, when we have it, we haven't done it in a while because of COVID, but when we do these events, it was centered around this fragrance, right? So at the end of the event, what would happen is I would have one signature fragrance for that night. And at the end of the event, guests would have the opportunity to try to name it, and whoever got like the best name, like it was like a whole voting process within the event. They would actually get the bottle of the fragrance.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. So the first fragrance from our first event was called Eden.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually my wife's favorite fragrance. That one, she also loves bed as well. Her mom, my mother-in-law, loves bed as well. Like they're like really raving about that.
Right.
And, as far as like what you asked me regarding like her and other perfumes, she doesn't really. She gets a lot of body sprays more so.
Right.
She doesn't like really invest in perfumes too much anymore since I make them.
Right.
But there's times where she's like, Hakeem, I need some perfume. You're taking too long to make me some. And I start feeling bad. I'm like, yo, why am I taking so long to make her a bottle? Like, this is so funny. This is so funny. This is like the whole perspective changes once you start making this stuff.
Right, right.
Yeah, that's her favorite fragrance, this Eden.
So do she get in there and help you out, or she sniff and say, well, add some more of this or do this and this, you know?
Yeah, she actually doesn't even, she underestimates her ability. She's actually like kind of like really good at this as well. Like with some more training, she like really could like really take over the whole thing, to be honest with you. But yeah, she like does help me. She helps me out with a lot of stuff actually. Like,
that's great.
Like marketing. She actually helped me to design the campaign and the artistry for our new fragrance. I can't talk too much about.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, she's a major component of that. You'll see that in a little bit. But yeah, she helps out a lot on the back end.
Right.
Like she makes sure that my events, like I don't have to stress, like when I do the events and stuff like that. So like, yeah, she's really instrumental in those ways.
That's great. That is great. So do you all have any more questions out there? So you did mention that your parents passed away when you was young. So one of the questions was, how do your parents feel about your career choice now? So who raised you?
So I was actually raised a lot by my brother actually, and
your brother.
I had my aunt and uncle. They raised me for a short period of time. Like I had a little journey. I was going from kind of like house to house when I was young. So the person that like I believe has had the most influence on me was my brother, my older brother. Amazing man, just really awesome and amazing. I think he bought my first perfume for me. Yeah, I think he was one of the first people to buy me my own perfume. And I think he's the one who got me the Unforgivable. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, yeah, he's very proud of me, regarding like, when you say how does he feel, I would say like he's very happy with the work that we've been able to accomplish with the Taliaferro and being able to be featured in like, not featured, but seen in Elle magazine and featured on We Buy Black and just the other connections we've made with celebrities and stuff like that. I don't talk too much about that stuff because that's not what I'm at anymore. That's not my focus. But like, we've been able to do some really incredible things with some really incredible people. And, honestly, like the people that have had a part of me raised that are still alive, they're really encouraged by the journey.
That is great. That is great to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Okay. I know you said it's an easy process so far is getting on your website and ordering your fragrance. Do you want to say anything else about that?
Yeah. So yeah, like with the process, it's not too much. It's really, we take Apple Pay. We also take PayPal. I know PayPal, if you don't have everything on you right now to be able to buy the fragrance, it allows you to do finance installments and stuff through PayPal. So that's some good information to know. Also, East Orange, New Jersey. That was the thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh, okay.
So I was actually reading this magazine earlier, and I found out that Dionne Warwick was from East Orange, New Jersey. She was raised there. I didn't know that. But I'm bringing that up because as our business is based out of East Orange, New Jersey, I've been finding out a lot recently that there's a lot of legends, well-known legends like Cicely Tyson, who I actually was honored to be able to carry her casket. A few months back, I was able to,
Wow.
that way. Yeah, like a lot of legends have came out of East Orange, New Jersey.
Now, New Jersey, is that where Whitney Houston was from too, New Jersey?
Yep, Whitney
Right.
Houston was from East Orange,
Okay.
New Jersey. Yep.
Okay. Because I was just going to say, and that was her aunt or whatever, so I could kind of see that she was from New Jersey too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to elaborate? How did you get the opportunity? How did they approach you to do that for Cicely Tyson? How did they?
So, with one of the people that I worked with, he actually gave me the opportunity to be a pallbearer for her funeral. And he was contacted for their white glove services, which are when we shoulder it. We actually put the casket on our shoulder and we march with our hands down, so nobody actually touches the casket. So his services are requested by like very high end clientele, so forth. So we were honored. I was honored to be a part of it, and honestly, like it was just very memorable. And for me, it actually inspired me to write something, which is another project that I'm working on, which is a book of poems.
Okay.
It's titled "Well-Composed Thoughts from a Well-Composed Gentleman."
Oh, okay.
So that's something that's in the works and everything. But I actually have, I was able to write something based off of that experience, just carrying someone who was so legendary and full of purpose. I'm still inspired. I actually recently started listening to her autobiography.
Right.
Just the audio version, and just
right.
hearing this, her story and everything just really inspires me, and it keeps me grounded, and also it keeps me reminded that I'm not far from the struggle. I think sometimes, especially with us millennials, we tend to underestimate what our forerunners, previous generations went through to allow us to be able to have freedom,
right,
and to be able to like do stuff like what we're doing right now,
right,
even this type of stuff,
right,
So
right.
Personally, I try to remind myself that I'm a part of the struggle.
Right,
Yes, we have a lot of freedom, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
Right.
And, with the Taliaferro being a purpose-driven brand, our goal is to continue to just really speak to their hearts and inspire people to continue pushing for greatness.
Right. That's awesome. So, do you all have any more questions for Mr. Taliaferro? I'm looking.
Okay. So another thing I will say really quickly is,
okay,
if anyone is looking to create their own fragrance and make it available for resale purposes, I can help you with that. We have a good system in place. We can make things really, really automated. If you're looking to another form of income, talk to me, contact me on the website. It's a really simple process. You still go through the custom fragrance process. But if you're looking to do something for resale, I can help you with that.
All right. Y'all heard the man. He'll help you out. Anybody that's trying to get a fragrance of their own, he will help you out. That is good to hear.
To add to that really quickly, fragrance has the most direct connection to the center of the brain, which controls emotion, right?
Right.
So when you smell something, you're instantly transported to another place. So one thing I'll encourage everyone, like before you leave this earth, place it on your bucket list to create a fragrance, because you want to leave something behind that the people attached to you can remember you by. You know, fragrance, it has that way, it has a special way of really connecting you to your family, you know,
Right.
friends, experiences, and so forth. So I encourage everyone, like, even if you weren't thinking about creating your own custom fragrance, I think it's something that you should do just to give it to your kids. You know,
Right.
something that they can, like, oh, that's mom's fragrance, and it's limited edition. It's not, you know, if you do it, if you don't have to do it with me. You don't have
Right.
to. You do it with
Right.
anybody, but it's something that's for you, and that it will always be something that is attached to your name and your legacy.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Keitra. Okay. Any more questions out there? Just waiting to see if any more questions. Y'all have any more thoughts? Is there anything that we left out that y'all feel like y'all need to know about? Well, y'all make sure y'all go on the website. Yeah. Make sure y'all go on his website, and I did put it in the chat, and I also gonna leave it in the description section of this live, where you all can just go on the website and purchase any fragrance that you want. And after midnight, his new fragrance does come out, and when you order tonight, you do get 19% off, and the code is June 19. You'll get 19% off, and you will get a free 3-piece sample set also. So y'all make sure y'all go over there, and he'll know that you came from the live, because you're gonna use that June 19. So he already know how many people was in the chat. So he already know that. Well, I must say I truly do appreciate you joining us today and letting me interview you. So is there anything else you want to say?
Um, Thank you for having me. I'm honored to be a part of your live, and just able to share my story. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. So welcome. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen out there, we are going to leave you all now. And don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to follow him on Instagram. I left all that in the chat, and I'm also going to have it in the description section of this video. And we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
See y'all later. Have a good one. Good night. Good night. Good night.